Hi, just a quick follow-up video to my teardown of this 1988 vintage Macintosh SE computer, and I mentioned in there that if you haven't seen it, by the way, I'll link it in down below. Now, I mentioned that there's some secret images in here of the development team. The development team who developed the Macintosh SE, they actually had some spare room left over in the ROM in there, because it used the ROM out of the Mac 2 and this didn't have all the same features, so they had a leftover room, so they thought, oh, we'll put in some secret images of us. So they took 4 photos of themselves and they embedded it in the ROM, and I'm going to show you how to access that now. So if you have a look at the left hand side here, these vent holes down the bottom, as I showed in my teardown, there's 2 secret buttons in there. Now, the one on the left side here, around about the 5th vent hole in, the bottom 5th bottom vent hole there, is the secret programmer's debug switch, and that opens up a dialog box which you can type in debug commands, and that's what we're going to use to access those secret images. And then about the 8th slot along or so down the bottom there is the second switch on the right hand side towards the front of the machine, and that is a system reset switch, so that'll just reset your PC. So let's access these things and see if we can get it to go. Now, it doesn't always work first time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to hit the switch in there. I don't recommend you use a conductive poke around anywhere else with a conductive thing like this. I'm a professional, I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't try this at home. And pressed it, and we're in. Hey, it worked first time. Hasn't always worked first go for me, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But if we take a look at the screen, we now have a debug menu there. Excellent. So what we do is we type in the command G space 41, so we're putting in the hex address of the memory where these images are, 89A, 41D, 89A, and here we go. Ta-da! Excellent. Check it out. Check out these bunch of nerds. Here we go. These are the guys and girls who developed the Macintosh SE. Brilliant. And there's one more Easter egg in here. If you type in G space 4188A4, then you get this little stolen from Apple computer with the little Apple logo up in the top left hand corner. This is embedded in the ROM, so if anyone copies, any cloner or something like that, copies the ROM, then bingo, they've got them. If they try and sue them, then they can just go to the court and say, look, nobody would, if they reverse engineer this, wouldn't put stolen from Apple computer in the ROM. So there you go. There's a couple of Easter eggs in the 1988 vintage Macintosh SE. Thumbs up to the guys for doing it. Love it.